Keep in mind, this all started around 11 a.m. this morning, and it is still happening at 11 p.m. tonight. Police used the SWAT team and drones to get a closer look at the scene, but tonight the suspect is still barricaded inside the home with one victim being held hostage. ABC 10's Van 2 is live tonight. And Van, you spoke to the family of the hostage?
Yes, Chris, and I want to turn your attention right now. The SWAT team making moves, turning to force now to gain entry into that South Sacramento home where two men are barricaded inside, one of them against their will. Now, in the last hour, we have seen a forklift move a car away from the home and a battering ram breaking into the front of the home, as well as clearing out trees in front of the home. Now, typically what the police department will do is send in a drone before sending in people. So this is happening right now in this last half hour or so, and as you can imagine, a very tense time for family members. I did speak to family members of the hostage, and they say that he was able to call them earlier today. Family members rushed to Fruit Ridge and 58th Street as they got word their cousin was being held hostage inside a South Sacramento home Monday. One didn't want to be on camera but said he called her with a message.
He's very upset and told me to relay to the police that this is not a joke and that his life is in danger and that he could possibly die.
The victim's cousin said he had to rush off the phone, telling her,
I have to go because there's a gun pointed to my head and I pray that I don't die today.
Loved ones say they don't know anything about the suspect who is holding the victim against his will. They say some sort of confrontation occurred and other people, including a child, were ordered out of the home. The victim put in a headlock and held at gunpoint. Crisis negotiators making contact with the suspect and victim inside.
You know, everybody please pray, God is good, and just please pray for a safe return to his family because he has a lot of family that loves him and we just need him out.
Desiree Anaya is married to the victim's cousin and says he is the type of person who would help anyone in need.
He was the reason that my husband changed his life.
Family members worry his helpful nature may have gotten him into this troubling situation. They pray it ends peacefully. And that is the hope right now at this hour. We have not heard any reports of injuries from the police department. And I can tell you right now, we can hear them on the loudspeaker right now, asking the men inside, the one man inside to surrender. Again, the other one being held hostage against his will. Now, family said police have told them that they are doing everything they can to ensure that everyone makes it out of this situation alive and well tonight. Chris?
Van, we should tell our viewers, Sacramento police do have those micro drones. They say if you can throw a baseball through a window, they can get that drone through that size. That's just how small it is. And so hopefully they've been at least able to survey inside that home and see what they're dealing with. Our Van 2 there on scene. Stand by. We'll check back in as things merit. Again, this is now a more than 12-hour-long standoff. Neighbors were told to evacuate, and one of those neighbors says she was home alone when an officer knocked on the door.
I heard a gunshot when I'm inside the house. Somebody knocking at the door, and then I see it. There is a policeman.
She was shaky and felt like she was going to faint.
Unbelievable. Just a terrifying situation. Of course, we are there on scene. Stay with ABC 10 for updates on air and online at abc10.com.